The biggest mistake, not the biggest, but one of the biggest mistakes that novice investors make is just strictly looking at the numbers. If I hear it again, it's gonna make me puke. Yes, of course the numbers are important when you buy real estate. You have to understand something though. You're not buying that owner's leases, you're buying the real estate. When people are selling property, they always want to inflate the numbers. They always want to make it look like it makes more money than it really does. What you need to ask yourself is, can you replicate that owner and what he's doing? That's number one. The second thing you need to think about, are they actually collecting the rent that they say they're collecting? If their tenants leave, how long is it going to take you to re-rent the place? Are you going to be able to replicate what they're doing? Professional investors look at property with a plan. They're not looking at what someone else is doing with it. They're saying, what can I do with the property? Sometimes you see an apartment that someone has and it's only rented for $1,000, but you know you could get $2,000. Put a realistic time frame and plan in place. Look at the real estate, not just the numbers. The biggest mistake I see people make is using agents that have no clue what's really going on in that market. You want to use someone that actually knows what things are renting for. When you're looking at property, don't just look at the numbers and say, oh, I can get $2,000 for any 2-bedroom. You need to look at, is it on the 3rd floor? Does it have slanted ceilings? Are the bedrooms awkward? Is the kitchen updated? You have to take a whole bunch of factors into consideration. You also need to look at, what time of year is it? It's not as easy to rent things out in December as it is in June. Even if the owner did find someone at that rental number, doesn't mean you're going to be able to. Look at the competition and figure out what's going on. Yes, numbers are important, but they're not everything. If you think like a professional investor and you have a thought out plan and a realistic time frame on what it's going to take to get you there, you're going to be in a much better place. I would highly advise anybody who's looking at investment property to work with someone that specializes in that type of property in that specific area. You'll be much more successful that way.